Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ayakashi Koigikyoku, and I have to reopen my guide because my tablet is a piece of fucking shit. Oh wait, did you actually save my... No, you didn't. Okay, no, you're just a dickhole. No sooner do I fucking try to do this than I'm like... Hold on. Ayakashi... Well, I don't want the review, though. Well, yeah, okay, that works. Here we go. Anyway. So no sooner do I start, and I'm like, let me turn my tablet. It's like, I need to update! You know what? Go fuck yourself. Surface, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't know why you do this to me every single time. Like, it just sits here and never gets used. So, like, update yourself when I'm not using you. It does that sometimes. But, look, if you're gonna update, that's fine. But at least don't fucking reopen my Chrome tab that I had open. You dick. Anyway, so where we left off, we had run into Kasumi. I should be able to remember that because Kasumi was, right? That's his name, right? Anyway, one of the characters in Nightshade, and we just got done playing that, and like, hello. Kasumi and Yuki were doing, oh my fucking god, what the hell? Go the fuck away! I was trying, okay. This is the second time I've tried to record this part, because, again, oh my god, my stupid thing's updating. I'm getting fucking spam calls. The same fucking number just spam called me again. Like, fuck off, people! Like, fuck the hell off! I can hear my phone, like, just under the music, like, over in there, and it's just annoying. Anyway, we just ran into them. Yuki was writing a song, and now we're going to see Kosei in the thing, writing a song, and hopefully... shit will stop annoying me, but I'm actually getting something delivered from Amazon probably soon, so they'll probably knock on my door or whatever. And that'll be annoying as shit, too. Unless they drop it off in the package lockers, but kind of hoping they don't, because it's my, like, new backrest for my chair, because, you know, we're all in quarantine. Maybe still by the time this goes up, who knows. And, like, my back hurts so fucking bad, I can't even sleep at night. So bad, guys, I'm so fucking old. But it's because my chair is really uncomfortable, so... It's just a ratchet old chair. Desk chair. It's like I never had any reason to get a nice fancy one. I didn't think I'd be working from home for like a month. Or 2 at this point. Who knows? So I got a nice squishy backrest. And I just don't want to have to walk down and get it because it's going to be rainy tomorrow. But, well, maybe I'll just drive down and get it. And my car will be like, yay, I've gotten to drive twice this week. I just literally drove to throw the trash out the other day just in my car. Because I haven't driven my car in like a month, so... Just make sure the battery's good and, you know, flat tires and shit just sitting there. Anyway. That was a waste of 3 minutes, but... This is what we get right now. Like, I just... Not prepared for recording, I guess? I don't know. Anyway. When I knocked and opened the door, there was Kosei working on the music notes that were spread around the table. May I come in? Oh, it's you. You know... At least the translation for his lines are pretty good, because he's always like, whatever. He just doesn't say much, so it's easy. I just hope he doesn't give us any big speeches. The last part was kind of tough there for a while. Anyway. I thought it'd be good if you have coffee all the time. I thought it wouldn't... Oh, it wouldn't be good. I was like, what? I thought it wouldn't be good if you have coffee all the time. I put the cup and the few brownies on the plate. Wait. I put... the cup and a few brownies on a plate and placed it on the side. But then again, it's like, that's like, I brought him coffee and brownies. That's actually that sounds delicious. And it's herbal tea. This one doesn't have caffeine, and I made it so that you can relax a little bit. Also, I thought you might want to have some sweets. Okay, well, you just done fucked up, girl. You just brought him, even though he's smiling about it, herbal tea and brownies. Coffee and brownies. Sounds fucking amazing. Coffee and peanut butter... Hazelnut coffee and peanut butter cookies, but, like, herbal tea and, like, it depends on the type of cookie, but not with brownies. Brownies need something that's got a milk consistency, like coffee with creamer in it. You know what I mean? Not like... I mean, I guess you could put milk in your tea. People do that? I don't know. I would put honey or maybe some sweetener in it. That's it. I don't know about milk in tea. Yeah, there's milk tea, so yeah, obviously, but... Still seems... I don't know. I'm not a tea person, so I don't really know the rules about milk in tea, but it seems a little weird unless it's a certain type of tea that's supposed to go with milk. But, like, herbal tea and milk just doesn't sound appealing. Might be great, but doesn't sound appealing. Anyway, brownies and herbal tea just don't mix, girl. You fucked up. Anyway, I see. Kosei grabbed a cup and brought it near his mouth. He sipped it slowly. It smells good and it's not too strong. It's really easy to drink. That's great! Don't force yourself, though. You can't do much. My task is to create something high quality. Kosei, even if I make theoretical songs, I don't know... Oh, that it will be something that... I don't know it'll be something that catches people's minds, but... Well, you need to catch our hearts, darling. Maybe, but... So that's why I have to pursue the best. Kosei glanced his eyes at the music bitterly. I love it. Kosei glanced at the music bitterly. Okay. That was already painful. This game's not bad, but the translation is a mess. It's a mess, but that's why we read it out loud. Because if you were reading it to yourself, you'd be like, what did I read? And I'm confused. Because, like, me, if I'm reading something to myself, I'm reading, like, my mind is somewhere else, and all of a sudden I'm like, I just read 10 pages, and I don't remember what the fuck I read. It happens sometimes when I'm actually reading Otome games, too. I'm reading them out loud to you, and all of a sudden I'm like, what just happened? Because I was just reading on autopilot, and my brain was somewhere else. This one makes me feel like I don't know what's going on, even though I'm trying very hard to read it, because it's just hard to read. Anyway. Does he compose like this over time? He pressures himself too much. But if he stays in this crammed room, even he wouldn't be able to come up with inspiration. I guess. Where's Yuki? He said he's going to stay in the studio here. Alright, I guess I should go to the studio outside. Huh? And there's a studio outside that we often use. I go there a lot too. I see. But it's not only for our band that... So there could be other bands using it, but it's probably open. Kosei gathered the score and references. He stood up. Oh, good, yeah, I'll go with you. Okay, bye, have fun! Like, I'll go with you. Anything for you. Come on. Alright, I'll go with you. Huh? You know, I need to take care of the stuff around you. If you want to go to concentrate on composing... That's right. I'm supposed to be attending to you, Kosei. If you have an individual job, so I don't think there'll be any problem. Yeah. Alright, and then come with me. Sure. So I'll come with you. What? Well, because it's my job to attend to you. I'm primarily focused on attending to you if you have something individually you have to do, so I'll come with you. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Come with me. Okay. I think that would have just sounded dumb. In anything. Just, I mean, that's not the translation error, because the translation wasn't awful there. But, alright, sorry. No, I heard a thunk, and I was like, oh, maybe it's my package, and I went out to get it, and I paused, because I was like, I don't want to, like, keep talking in case, like, the Amazon dude's out there, like, taking a picture of my packet, like, sounds fucking weird. So, yeah, no. Okay. So fucking pissed. I got the nice backrest. Memory foam, it's gonna be great. No, but they jam it and they vacuum seal it and they put it so it's now just... I have a couch pillow that I've been using on my chair that is thicker than this fucking thing. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Just wasted $20 on something that looks like a nice big bag. It's small and tiny and useless, and I'm like, and you vacuum sealed it, so... And then I saw the 1-star reviews after I went on. I should have looked at them first. This is why you look at the bad reviews, kids. And everyone was posting the exact same thing. They vacuum seal this shit, and it's wrinkly and flat, and it never comes back. Great. So that was a waste of $20. I'd return the fucking shit if I could. But, you know, I really am not going to go out of my way in a quarantine to fucking go to, like, the UPS store to return shit. So, that fucking sucks. So I'm just stuck with this. I mean, we'll see what it's like tomorrow. I'm going to try it at my desk with my couch cushion behind it, and then that's well, if anything, it's got a strap on the back. It's going to hold my couch chair, my pillow, because my pillow always falls because my chair is just like, it's got the back, and then like the lower back area is open. You know what I mean? It's just a cheap-ass desk chair. It's not a nice one with a full back. So my pillow always like falls off or like slides down in the hole and disappears. And it's like, oh my god, I gotta pick it up. So now this will strap that pillow in place. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, fuck my life. You know what? Oh my god. I'll just never be able to sleep again because my back hurts so fucking much I can't sleep because sitting in that chair. Awesome. You know what? I'm just gonna fuck it. Just waste fucking money and buy a nice new chair. Just a whole nice, expensive fucking chair, I guess. And then just have a useless one floating around my house because I have no way to get rid of it. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, let's just continue with this train wreck. This is like the story of my life right now. Okay. Anyway, when I told my cousin, he was happy that I asked him. I heard that when Kosei gets stuck, he gets into a really strained mood. When we entered the studio, Kosei seemed to know the way and went towards a booth at the back. I talked to the staff in the lobby. Hello, nice to meet you. And nice to meet you too. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask me. Thank you very much. When Kosei does composing, does he often stay in the studio all day? Yeah, especially around the time of an album release. It sounds tough this time, though. Do you know? Or do you know? What do you know about it, I guess? Is that what we're asking, basically? Well, I can see in his expression. Kosei is a perfectionist and stubborn, so he doesn't listen to other people's opinions. So that's why... But there's something that he should listen to, right? Of course, but it's because of his personality, so it's difficult. Is that really okay? I opened the heavy door of the studio and peeked in on him. Kosei starts to put some sound in the PC, and he's fixing the parts of the arranged version of the song. This sounds like the one I made before. With irritation, he grabbed and threw the arranged version of the music score on the floor. He probably notices more because he's calm and objective, but he seems like he's suffering. I came here, but there's not much I can do. Even though I go around, it'll make him lose the Okay, what? I think it's like if I stick around, it'll make him lose concentration. Compared to Yuki, Kosei is logical. He always gets compared? So that's why he's more suffering. They always get compared, or... Like, he gets compared to what, though? You have to be compared to something. Are they saying gets compared to Yuki? So that's why he's suffering more? Anyway, I was watching him with a serious face. I shouldn't stay like this. When I prepared the tea... Okay, I prepared tea and brought it to Kosei. Kosei, why don't you have a break? I prepared you some tea. You take breaks too often. Don't you spend almost half a day taking a break? That's not... I can see Kosei's irritation. If he's this irritated, he wouldn't be able to create what he's supposed to create. In that moment, the staff from the reception came in. Hi, guys! What happened? The staff looked at Kosei and noticed that there was something wrong. Kosei seems to be stuck, so I recommended him to take a break. The staff, who heard me, understood and tried to talk to Kosei. She's right. You need to refresh your mind often. You were working from scratch again, and it sounds like songs you've made before. Shut up. I know that. I'm sorry. The staff left the booth in silence. Kosei glared at me next. You too. Get out. No. What? When Kosei stood up, his hand touched the cup that I placed earlier on the table. I brought some napkins and wiped the table. I also wiped the wood floor. Okay, so his hand knocked over is what we meant to say there, I'm assuming. Because, yeah. His hand touched the cup that I placed earlier. His hand knocked into the... Okay. His hand touched the cup. Touching the cup wouldn't spill it, but okay. Sure. You should be yourself. You don't have to compare yourself with others. I like how he gets really angry, like he's gonna be this angry jerk, and he's like, what? And you're like, oh, look, you know what, just be... Oh, okay. It's like, I'm not sure if that's, like, supposed to be his personality. Like, he gets all like, you, get out. What? No. What? And then he's like he's gonna be angry, but he just can't be. He just tries to play tough. Like, he should be the asshole of the group. Because there's always gotta be an asshole, right? The guy who's just a complete nutter, like, you know, the Van Helsing of the group. You're kind of a dick, but we love you when you turn out to, like, be squishy. But, like, he's just... But he's falling flat in that. Like, I love him. I don't care. Like, he's beautiful. But he'll has these moments where you think he's going to be a dick, but then he's actually nice. And it's like, I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but I think it's funny. I feel like they tried to make him a jerk, but they just didn't know how to do it right. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we just don't get a lot of personality out of them in this game. I don't know, or we're just not getting it because the translation's bad, but to me it just seems like they were like, yeah, he's going to be that jerk character, but it's like, as you're reading it, you're like, I see where he has these moments, like right now he's trying to be a jerk, but we're not like, he's so mean to me. It's like, you just need to calm down, it's fine. Like, either she's not fazed by it, or it just doesn't come across in the translation well. Like, he just seems kind of like squishier. Like, he's a marshmallow. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Kosei, you should have your own style, but Fox Ear also isn't just you alone. There are the members and the staff. Does everyone make this? You should listen to other people's opinions, too. What do you know about it? What do you know about the music? I stood up in front of Kosei. I want him to open up, but I don't know how much he would listen. I've never composed or played any instruments. I just listen freely. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But music is written to enjoy the sound. Is the sound in kanji? No, because you don't hear kanji. You see it. Okay, anyway. Music is written to enjoy the sound. Okay. It should be enjoyed by both people who are listening and the person who's composing. I was on the brink of crying, so I took the cup and took away the plate that I brought. And then she's like, I'm gonna cry! Why? Because you're getting... I don't understand why she's getting emotional. It's like, you don't understand. And she's like, but... You're right, I don't. Is she crying because he's kind of being grumpy? Because that just seems like a weird reaction. Because she's always been like, okay, I'll just take whatever. And like, now she's crying, or is she crying because she's emotional about thinking about how the music should touch you? Because, again, that's kind of an overreaction at this point. I'm just not really sure what the hell's happening, why she's going to cry, but... I thought you were an artist who could do that, Kosei. Bye. What? Like, is she just saying, I thought you were an artist who could do that. I'll leave now. Makes more sense, I guess, than bye. What? I ran out of the booth. I felt relieved when I got outside, and my tears started to pour out. Again, I don't know why she's crying. She didn't have that... Like, she wasn't like, oh my god, he scared me when he got angry. It was totally like, oh, he knocked over the cup, let me clean that up, and now I'm gonna cry. Where did this come from? Again, it's lost in translation. It's absolutely. So, anyway. I wasn't able to tell him how worried I was for him. Maybe he doesn't want me to worry. I shouldn't cry during work. I should calm down a little. Tell myself this all the time, every day, but you know what? Damn it. Kosei lost all his strength and sat down on the chair listlessly. Sorry to bother you. I brought you some coffee. Have some if you want. Thank you. I'm sorry about earlier. See, he's like, but then he's like this, he's like, you leave! And then he's like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's like you try to be a dick, but you just don't know how to be one. It's okay. Sorry I said things that bothered you. No, that's not true. And can I have your opinion about something? Oh, sure. Don't hesitate to say things. Kosei, I really liked that demo you made the other day. Demo? The one I made for Foxear. It's like for fun? Like, I made it for fun? Maybe? But that roughness was good. Oh, like, I just made it for fun. Like, it was just a good, you know? Okay, I guess. Maybe that's what he meant. But that roughness was good. Really? You should do a similar arrangement to that this time. So I must have been concentrating too much looking for a tune that matched Foxear. For the single, you should look for that. But this is for the album, right? And then I don't think it's different from the concept. Yeah, you're right. I think I'll find it more interesting when I listen to the music that interests you. Thank you. I'm so sorry about... And don't worry about it. I understand how difficult it is. I'm not the only one suffering. I appreciate all the staff. Kosei, those words are enough for me. I'm gonna go. Eh? There's someone who taught me how important it is. I'll ask you about the arrangement later. Sure. Someone taught me how important it is in one sentence. I mean, I guess it's just because these games aren't very long. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Kitty Love wasn't a very long game. So shit just kind of happened fast, and you're like, on one hand, I really love that they go a little bit faster, because sometimes we just need a shorter, kind of light game. We don't need something that's, like, super plot-heavy and super dramatic and takes 6 goddamn years. But on the other hand, you have moments like this. Maybe it's because, again, the translation's weak. Sometimes it's god-awful, and sometimes it's just weak. But it's like, you're like, you know, you should try to think about how everyone feels. I'm gonna go! And then he's like, I've gotta go. She taught me the meaning of life. And you're like, what? I'm confused. You knocked over a cup. We said the music should mean something to the person listening to it and to you. And then we started to cry. And now we taught you the meaning of life. I mean, that's not exactly what... I taught you the meaning of songwriting or some shit. And it's like, that was a quick 2 minutes. I mean, again, it's because the game's short, so they condense things. But it is weird because I like shorter games, but then we have moments like this, and then my brain is like, this went way too what? Because I'm so used to, like, this would happen in the first chapter of the game, and then 30 hours later, we'd finally hit this point, and you'd be like, oh my god, it took you fucking long enough. I'm not complaining, I just find it funny. Anyway. It's difficult to go back. I went up to the roof, trying to calm down. I became calm, but that doesn't mean that I can find the solution. It's strange to apologize. I don't think I've done anything wrong. What should I do? What is it? What? I heard a voice from behind me and jumped. Why are you so surprised? How long are you going to stay here? Yeah. Well, hi. You just snuck up behind me, hotness. I'm okay with this. That's an embrace me. Kosei almost wrapped around my body from behind and placed his hands on the bar. It's like insta-love. I mean, we're like a third of the way. Like, I mean, I'm okay with this, but geez. He's close. Kosei's standing right behind me so that I can feel his body temperature. What should I do? My heart is pounding. Kiss him is always the right answer. Probably the wrong answer, absolutely, always, but... It's good to take in some fresh air. That song? I'm sorry. Huh? You were right. Music should be enjoyed by everyone. And if I don't enjoy the music, then I won't be able to satisfy others. Kosei, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. I'm sorry to make you worried. Kosei put his cheek on my head. Oh my god, he's kind of fucking adorable. And to the staff... Yeah, I apologized. I'll ask his opinion on arranging the music. So staff member was a dude. Whatever, staff member was... Okay, he just had a very girly voice. You know what? Just let him be, okay? Oh, good. As I was starting to calm down, some tears started gathering in my eyes again. The building lights started getting blurry. Maybe I'm too stubborn. But that's also a good thing. Even my stubbornness... The Kosei's breath. The Kosei. Like, what's the... Kosei's breath when he laughed was hitting my head and gave me a tickle. Okay, when he laughs is hitting my head and giving me... Well, look, sometimes they switch tense, so I don't know which tense to go with, and I just start saying different things than what's written, but it's okay. Maybe you shouldn't be too stubborn, though. But how you make music is amazing, and... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You're saying different things from what you were saying earlier. Oh, really? You said I should be myself. Yes, I did. Even though I understand that in my head, and I couldn't stop thinking about others. I couldn't take in the words of others easily, even their compliments. But when I open up myself, I was able to take in the words naturally. But when I open up myself, I'm able to take in the words naturally? Okay, something. Anyway. Just going with some of the shit sometimes. There are many people who would accept you as you are, so don't worry. That's true. I was composing with a staff head like mine? Oh, with a stiff head. A stiff head like mine. What exactly are you... Okay, but the one that I was told was good was the demo I made for fun. Okay, so I guess he's saying he was composing... I get what he's saying, but I can't really, like, I get it, but I don't. Like, I can't explain it. I think you get what he's saying. Like, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm trying to, like, compose in this little box, but the thing that I did for fun, that would, like, I'm trying to think of what sounds for us. This is our sound. This is our sound. This is my tiny little box that I'm trying to stuff myself into and, like, come up with the thing. But, like, the shit that I just did for fun was actually the good stuff. Anyway, we know what the point is. I was too concerned with making a song like me, or like Foxier, or to be different from Yuki's song. Just thinking about it too hard. Kosei brought his body away from mine. You don't care about the fact that I'm a fox. It'll be a lie if I don't care at all, but... Kosei... Oh, Kosei is Kosei. You're you. I'll wait until you're ready to talk to me. I see. Kosei's expressions are more relaxed. The cold night breeze is blowing his and my hair. I think I'm gonna go work on the music, so I have to finish the one that I'm working on. Really? I'm glad. And can you help me? Me? When I turned around, there was Kosei with a kind expression. Seemed like he's opening up now. And can you make me some herbal tea again? And I also want some sweets. Oh, I brought some chocolates too. I'll prepare it with the tea. And just as expected. Kosei patted my head. It was the first time that he had done that to me, and it made my heart jump, and I grabbed my Magatama. Magatama? I don't know. Episode 5. Oh, that's our cousin. Alright, I'm gonna do... I've got a meeting, and I've got to check the sets. Can you go to the TV station with all the members? Sure. Soon after my cousin came into the office, he headed for the studio. I was waiting for the members to come back to the office. Most of the work I've done, I understood the atmosphere, but this is my first time going to the shooting of a music program. I'm nervous. After 30 minutes while I was typing papers and answering the phone, all of the members arrived at the office. I was like, isn't that the same line we just read? But there's Yuki standing in front of us. Good morning! Takashi isn't here yet? No, he left the station to go to a meeting. For us, we've done many more rehearsals than usual. They normally do well, but he said that anyway and smiled. Should we leave now? Yes, I was told to go with you guys. Shall we go now? Yes, it is Kasumi. Okay. I'm sorry. If I was able to drive... Normally for work, a manager needs to drive, but since I can't drive, I have to ask Kasumi. It's alright. I like driving. Kasumi smiled. When we got to the... Where's Akito? Just like, oh, wait, there's 5 members. They're just like, do you think she's going to notice? She's fine. She's dumb. She's new. When we got to the TV station, we entered from a parking lot inside of the TV station. Okay, wow. There's so many staff members and co-stars going back and forth down the halls. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Again? You always get nervous wherever you go. You know, since I'm not used to these jobs, I don't want to bother others. This time there are other co-stars too. If I keep on saying, what should I do, I won't be able to work. You just need to be yourself. You don't have to worry. Yeah, and also Takashi's working most of it, so you don't have to be that nervous. I don't know what happened with his voice there, just whatever. That's true. Wherever I go, I normally just take care of the members and chores, so I don't have to get nervous. I'll do it. You come back to your senses really quickly. That's the good part of her, too. Yeah, but... Stop looking at me so sad. It looked like we just ran over his fucking, like, puppy or something. Look at his face. It's so precious. Do you need a hug? I'll hug you. Especially with all the fucking straps you got going on. What the fuck is that? I don't even care. It's sexy. Anyway. Huh? And just be careful with everyone here. Not everyone is a good guy here. And then he gives us that look. He's like, just be careful. Not everyone's a good guy. I mean, I'm kind of hoping you're a little bit not a good guy. Never mind. Anyway. What does that mean? There might be a bad wolf around here. Stop it. Well, we are foxes, but... What? You shouldn't say that easily. Obviously, Keisuke went and was like, oh, so by the way, she knows now. Otherwise, I'd be like, you shouldn't say that easily. He's like, wait, she knows? This would be so much funnier if it was like a longer game and they actually had moments like that where he's like, wait, she knows? Dude, guys, you have to start telling us this shit. And there's Fox here. They're really cool whenever I see them. Oh, she wasn't talking about like coming as like, oh, that's Fox here, guy. Oh my god. It was more fangirling. Okay, sorry. What she said was actually right, but I just assume that the translation's fucking off, so I just make shit up now. Anyway. Even just the guy's eyes. They are really cool. It's more amazing with their music, too. There's a lot of staff watching them, but it's really friendly, and they became popular soon after their grand debut, so they've become respected. If you think about it, it's the band with the concept of a fox. No one would suspect anything. And just beware. Okay. I didn't understand why, but I nodded. Kosei seemed satisfied. I guess I shouldn't be too nervous. He's like, just watch out. You're so naive. Like, yeah, but, I mean, again, I'm only... Kosei, for fuck's sake, I'm only going to get in the vans that are white that offer me candy. Because they have the best candy. God. Like, I know. They're, like, trying to find their lost puppy. They're probably going to kidnap me. But if it's a dude with candy, all bets are off, bitch. I know the candy comes from the strangers in the white vans. The best candy. Thank you very much. Whatever. Like, how old are we? 6? He's like, just watch out. Don't go off with strangers. Have I done this before? Like, this would be a better game if we had Amnesia too. Because I would just saying, then I'd be like, have I done that before? Gone off with strangers? Okay. We need now a game with all the Otome tropes where, like, she has amnesia, and then you've got the strange, rando, weird guys like this that somehow are just, like, they just love you even though you're a complete and utter fucking mental case. And they're always like, just be careful. We're in a TV studio. Just be careful. There's some bad wolves. There's wolves here? Just don't go off with strangers. Have I done that a lot? Is that why you're warning me? I'm, like, in my 20s, probably. Like... But I think she should be a 50-year-old woman, which would make it even funnier. She's like, but I'm like 50. Do I go away with strangers often? Now we have to worry about me. Do I need should we get a strap that I put on my wrist and like a backpack, like a kid harness? That if you're worried about me walking off with strangers, like what the fuck? So randomly weird warning is all I'm saying. And we could just make it really funny. Anyway. We need these little fun breaks so that I can learn how to read again every time. When we got to the recording studio for the music program, I looked around for my cousin. Oh, hey, you came. You're like, I mean, I didn't think it was an option. Thought it was like I had to come. He's like, oh, good, you came. We're the members of Fox here. What? Who? Like, it's more like, oh, thank God you're here. Like, but it's like, oh, you came. Was that in question? Am I that unreliable that you have to warn me to not go off with strangers? And you were shocked that I showed up to my job? Damn. Man, we suck, I guess. I don't know. They're having rehearsals one by one. Oh, that's him. I was reading. They're having rehearsals one by one, so wait in the dressing room for a little bit. The dressing room? There should be a room with their name on it down this hall. The members should know about it. Sure. Is there anything I could do now? We won't know how long they need to wait, so accompany them so they won't make a fuss. Alright. So it's the usual. When I went back to the members, Akito and Kasumi weren't there. Oh, where are the other two? And they went to watch the rehearsal for the other artists, so they left. They went to watch that rehearsal, so they left. I mean, yes. You wonder if he only has one ear. He's like, it was an accident. It was a tragic accident. My other ear is like, just... Because that can't be comfortable, jamming your ear in there. I'm just saying. Anyway. I see. They'll call us when our turn comes, so they asked us to wait in the dressing room. Gotcha! The members seemed to be used to it, so they started to walk away. I followed them. You were told to do the same as usual, right? Yes, I was. I thought so. Kosei laughed a little and poked my head. I covered my head and glared at Kosei a little. I love... Do it back! Why can't we do it back? I should get a helmet is the right answer, but I want to do it back. Like, he's flirting with us. That is such a flirt move. Like, you see that. Like, it's blatantly obvious. He just stands behind you, touches you constantly. He's blatantly flirting with us. Which I suppose we should look at and be like, I mean, you're just conning me to get my necklace, but you're actually really going to be in love with me. And at this angle right now, I just noticed. If you look under Stop That, the bar, the way it's hitting, his necklace looks like it's a penis. I was like talking and I looked up and I'm like, what the fuck is on his necklace that looks wildly inappropriate? So, because the way the text box is blocking it. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd share that because I just noticed it, so. I should get a helmet. Yeah, because you can't see the top of that, like the crystal part at the top, and it's just... You're never going to be able to see that again. Anyway. I should probably put a helmet on. He's like, probably, since apparently we're an idiot. I don't know. I mean, we're not. She's actually, like, actually fine. I think she'd be better if she wasn't speaking gibberish, but the whole game might be better if it wasn't a little bit gibberish. But they just apparently were going to run off with strangers. He has to worry about us. I don't know. And our cousin didn't think we'd show up. Why? Kosei, you always pat me. I didn't pat you. And you have your head where I can easily put my hands on it. You're too big. And you're too small. That's not right. It's literally like, I'm just right. That's not right. Wait a minute. Do you want to put on a helmet so that getting pat by me is also a job for you? Don't use me as a tool to release your stress. People are gonna misunderstand me. You're good use for the time when I'm bored. Make that as one of the important jobs. Wait. People are gonna misunderstand me. Are going to misunderstand me. People are gonna misunderstand me. You're a good use for time when I'm bored. Make that one of your important jobs. Okay, something like that. There you go. But it's also an important job. Also, I'm keeping everyone company. Yeah, that's right. So that Yuki won't get out of control. And there should be someone to take care. There should be someone to take care? Like, take care of him, maybe? He knows what I was told. Would that include you, Kosei? Someone should take care of us. I'm assuming maybe that's what he meant. Me. I wouldn't make that much trouble. That's true. It's the room in the middle of the hallway. There was a plate with Foxeer written on it. It's this one. When I opened the door, it had a good amount of space. There were costumes at the back of the room. It's large. The interior is chic and looks like a hotel room. There are a number of people in the band, so they normally give us a space like this. The room is large enough so they don't have to stay close together and use their time to relax. And can use their time to relax. I'll make some coffee. Everyone's hanging around on each sofa, and others stay in front of the mirror and use their phones. Kosei took out his bass, and he sat on a single chair and started playing. I'll get some water. There's a kettle prepared so that we can make hot water. Also, there's a sink, so there should be somewhere we can get water. Yeah, from the sink. Does it not have a tap on it? Okay, just be careful. Okay. Just be careful of... Oh, right, the big bad wolf. So some dude's gonna hit on us, and they're gonna have to come defend my honor. Is that what's gonna happen? I held the pot and went out to the corridor. There were many staff members running around. Excuse me. Yes? Is there a water dispenser around here? Yeah, there's one on the floor below. There's a vending machine, hot and cold water dispenser. Thank you very much. When I went downstairs, there was a large space and lots of vending machines and water dispensers. I got a few drinks and went back to the dressing room. When the weather gets colder, I have to think about the steamer and drinks that's good for the throat. Think about the steamer and drinks that are good for the throat. Okay. Sure. I'm back! When I opened the door, there was a different mood in the room. Kosei was standing up with an angry expression. Oh. Even the laid-back Keisuke had a very nervous expression. Well, what happened? Oh, no. Shishiya? Who's Shishiya? And is Shishiya male or female? I don't know. Anyway, is that you, the one that has a Magatama? There was a voice coming from the blind area, and I looked there surprisingly. Okay. Oh, there's two dudes. There was a man with blonde hair like a lion, and a man who has snake-like face with green hair. I mean, do they not have sprites? I want them to have sprites so we can see what they look like. I'm curious. Oh. There was a man dressed as a woman with pigtails. Oh, I need to see him too! This sounds fabulous! He had ears on his head and tails divided in two. She said he had pigtails and tail. Does it mean his foxtail is divided in two? Or like, when she said tails divided in two, that was just talking about the pigtails again. I don't know. Why are there people from Pyros? Oh. I was like, what's Pyros? So, I assumed they were other fox people, and I'm assuming they actually are. She's like, they get compared. Oh, clued in. Ding, ding, ding. Pyros is another visual K-band similar to Foxier. Since they have similar tastes, they get compared often. Everyone knows that Foxier is more talented and popular. There was Shishiya and Jaya Jaya. I don't even want to know what the other one's name is. You guys are that desperate that you need to be in a good relationship with the Magatama that sealed your ancestors? Huh? They know about this? A girl. As soon as she said, like... Well, as soon as there was a guy standing behind him, I'm like, oh, he's... You know, and then when she said they're from the other band, they get compared often. That's where you should have been clued in when you were thinking that in your head. If you didn't... I mean, look, I get it. She recognized them, we didn't, right? We're just these three... She's describing these three dudes. Oh, okay. They must be related to our boyfriendos here, right? And then she's like, oh, they're in this other band. Oh. And she's like, they get compared often. Girl, that should have clicked for you right then and there. Just like that should have clicked. Anyway. Oh. They're a raccoon, mouse, and cat creature. What? I need to see these dudes! Where are they? Why didn't they get sprites? I need them! I want to see them! Like, there's not only foxes, and they're also working in a band? They always try to cause trouble for us. Get out. Ha! You're arrogant. Your leader is filled with pride. You really are boiling with jealousy inside your mind. Shishiya's kind of a dick. Like, what? I guess they're all dicks, but anyway. What are you talking about? Yeah, literally, what are you talking about? Nikone. Guessing Nikone is the cat creature. I just assume Nikone is the cat boy who with the pigtails dressed like a girl. Because I'm just thinking she said similar ears, and I'm like, yeah. You can't get accepted, although you have more power. It's really hard to be around the next chief of the village. Shut up. Aren't you getting too cocky? If you aren't going to stop. What, are you going to make trouble here? Look. You just made her find out about your true figure because you're into a human woman. Look, you just made her find out about your true figure because you're into a human woman. Wait. You just told her about who you are because you dig her. Something like that, I guess. If she treats you like a monster and asks him to erase the memory... Wait. If she treats you like a monster and asks him to erase the memory. If you're the person who causes that kind of problem, no one in the village will accept you. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna let that one go. Figure that one out. I don't know who they're talking about. Like, if she treats you like monsters, okay, and asks him to erase the memory. So I'm assuming him is somebody else. Asking them to erase my memory, then you're gonna be like, people in the village are gonna hate you for that? Why? You think they'd be like, no, erase her memory. We don't want her to know about us. Like, what the fuck, bro? You erased her memory? A human's memory? Why would you do it? Like, why would they be mad about it? I don't get it. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Maybe that's what Keisuke was talking about. That's why he was being emotional when we watched Romeo and Juliet. I understood Kosei's trouble a little bit. Kosei must have loved that person. Wait. So wait. Okay, are you gonna make trouble here? If you just made her find out about your true figure because you're into a human woman, if she treats you like a monster and asks him to erase her memory, you're the person who caused that kind of problem. No one in the village will accept you. Is she maybe not? I kind of assume when Jaya, whatever, was talking, they were talking, the human woman was us. Because you're into a human woman. They're like, and we would be like, well, we're just like friends and I work for them and they're being nice to me. He's not in love with me. Although we're like, dude, he's totally flirting with us. Come on. I didn't think they were talking about anyone else. But then again, and they know about the necklace with the ancestor trapped inside. So that could go point to that. Like, that could be talking about that. Asks if she treats you like a monster. Yeah, I'm not necessarily, I think we might be misunderstanding. Like, they might be saying, like, what? You just told her about your true form because you're in love with her. And then, like, but she's going to treat you like a monster. And then somebody is going to have to erase her memory. And then everyone in the village is going to hate you. Because he fell in love with a human woman? Or because he erased our memory? Or because we thought he was a monster and then they had to erase my memory? I'm not really sure what's going on here. Whatever, something like that. I'm trying really hard, but I guess I just shouldn't try as hard as I am. But anyway. I remembered my heart ached a little. I remembered, like, the movie and my heart, or like that incident and my heart ached a little. I don't know. And now you are being around with human woman next to you. Oh, we were watching you earlier. You guys are really close, huh? And now you're being around. Okay, so maybe he was talking about something. All right, anyway, figure that one out. Anyway, he was smiling disgustedly. Shut up. You know that... Oh. You know that fox that's been sealed in the Magatama was also seduced by a human woman. It's in your blood. See, that's what I thought maybe they were talking about. So then they're saying, like, so are they insinuating that Kosei was seduced by a human woman? But then everyone in there, they were saying everyone in the village would hate you, not does. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if if that conversation about the human woman originally was about someone else or supposed to be about us. But then when he says something about, now you're hanging around with this bitch. So I'm very confused, but again, it could just be the translation. I don't really know. I didn't know about that story. Does she know everything about the past of the Magatama? It's really embarrassing to be the same creatures. What are you doing for this band? What are you doing for this band? Can't say back. Can't say back. Oh, look at that. Jump in front of Kosei. Okay, great. Can't say back. The fuck does can't say back mean? Oh, he's please get out of here. When I realized it, I was standing in front of Kosei and screaming at the raccoon creature. Okay, so Shishiya is the raccoon. Kosei's working on music seriously in this band. If you're that jealous, why don't you work on your own music and be accepted? Okay, whatever. What? Don't say anything that's unrelated to work. Kosei won't get beat up with that stupid teasing. That makes no sense. I get what she's trying to say, but it just came out lame. But anyway, you stop. When the raccoon started to go towards me, my Magatama started to flash. Ah! The one that was reaching toward me was blown towards the rest of the members. That's why. This is the power of the Magatama. I'll remember this. They started to glare at Kosei and the others, and the raccoons left the dressing room. It was a raccoon, a mouse, and a cat creature. Not all raccoons. Girl. Phew. I lost my tension. Okay, well. And sat down on the sofa nearby. No one says anything. The atmosphere was very awkward. I stood up with all the energy I had. There's hot water and other drinks here. I'm gonna put some in the refrigerator, so please drink it whenever you want. Sure. I really wanted to watch one of the other rehearsals. I'll call you when your turn is up. I didn't wait for their reply, and I left the room. I took a deep breath and went towards the studio. Like, we just defended his honor, and we're like, okay, so there's water in there, and I'm gonna just walk away. I'm worried about her, so I'll follow her. Yeah. Keisuke left the dressing room. Kosei and Yuki, who had left in the dressing room, sat deeply on the sofa. They really are annoying. They're not gonna have a battle. You can leave them. While they're barking like that, they can't do anything towards us. Well, that's true. Yuki stood up and got a plastic bottle from the refrigerator. Yay! She got the habanero soda! And this one's Kasumi's favorite tea. When he closed the refrigerator, Yuki went back to the sofa where Kosei was. She really is a good girl. Maybe. You should be more honest. She knows about our true feelings, and she's not changing her behavior at all. He's looking at you just like Kosei. Oh, she's looking at you just like Kosei, and not like a fox or a talent. Okay, I get what he's saying. She's looking at you like you're you, not like you're a fox or you're like a musical artist. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking at you like you the person, not you the fox dude or you the band member, like big time band dude. You know what I mean? I get what he's saying, but her family has the Magatama. Yeah, but she herself isn't bad. Also, what we heard is from our parents. We're not sure about the truth anyway. I love Yuki so much. Like, he's so fucking adorable. Look, I don't normally like the lolly boys, but he's fucking great. He's like the little ball of sunshine. That's why his color is yellow. He's like, we don't know the true story. Like, let's all be friends and love each other. You're so cute. I hope he's smaller than us so we can just want to ruffle his hair. You're so cute. I don't really want to date you, but like, maybe it'll be okay. Anyway, Kosei, you also don't like the old thoughts that are being isolated and judged by their family. The old thoughts that they're being isolated and judged by their family. You also don't like I guess the old ways, maybe? About being isolated and judged by your family? Yeah. She's the complete opposite to us. We're really open and she doesn't judge much. For you, I think she's a good influence. I know you're thinking a lot, but you can be more honest with her. He couldn't heal his scars. In Kosei's ear, he could still hear the voice of her saying, monster. Oh, so he probably was in love before, and then when she found out he was a fox dude, she was like, you're a monster. But we already know what you are, and we're like, so? Can I pet your ears? Anyway. Even though I saw myself as the normal person, but where I was born and who I'm under control isn't going to change. And who I'm under control isn't going to change. Guess that's his thoughts. Kosei was thinking and sinking until my cousin came into the dressing room. But now, okay. It was like just third-party narrator, random narrator, and then it was him thinking, and then now it's her again. I'm just very confused. What just happened here? Okay. Anyway, because I had to... we're a little under time. All right, we can go a little bit longer. We're a little under. I had to pause before, so now I've got to try to think where we were time-wise and then where we are time-wise now. But we'll go a little bit longer, so if this part's a little... whatever, figure it out. In the morning, when you opened the window, there was a sea breeze lightly waving my hair. When you opened the window. When I opened the window, there was a sea breeze lightly waving my hair. I have to wash my hair properly, but I like the wind in general. Oh, good. It's sunny. Today's the day of PV shooting. What's PV shooting? We're here in the vacation home at the seaside with Fox Ears members. It's a perfect day for shooting. Background with the sunny day skies matches with the new songs. The staff for the shooting must be there at the beach setting up with the equipment by the beach. Okay. The staff must be setting up the equipment on the beach already. There you go. Meanwhile, Akito entered the living room. I asked Akito, who's still looking sleepy, rubbing his eyelids. You woke up. I asked him. You woke up. That's not a question. That's a... When I said that, Akito pulled a very unpleasant expression. I like the fact that he is never fucking around. He's like, we went to the studio with everyone and he wasn't even there. And then he's like, he went off. He wasn't even there. He didn't even come with us. I don't know. I don't know how our cousin trusts us. He's like, oh, you showed up. Yeah, but weren't there 5 members in the band? Because I only brought 4 of them. I don't remember. Isn't there a 5th? Anyway, I'm gonna go out to that van on the corner. There's a guy offering candy, so I'm just gonna hit that shit up. Like, I mean, I do enjoy this game, actually. It's not bad. It'd be so much better if the translation was better, but I think that's why it's a little fun to... I don't want to say make fun of it, but just have a little fun, because the translation is just so kind of terrible. You're just like, you have to be like lighthearted and have some fun with this, otherwise it's gonna be real painful. You know, anyway. Yeah? You got a problem with it? He doesn't have a voice. I don't even know. Anyway, you're never good at waking up in the morning. How would we know? I was upset and had my hands at my waist. My cousin laughed. And had the hands at the waist. Stood with my hands at my hips. Yeah. I'm so glad you're getting along with the members. I don't think... He's like so cute when you guys roughhouse. He has literally backhanded me into the wall. What the fuck? Anyway. I know they have a particular personality, so it'd be difficult for you to work with them. Oh, really? Well, she's better than the other people you brought in. That's about it. Right. He's always looking down on me after someone compliments him. You should be honest, Akito. The next person who entered the living room is Yuki. Good morning, Yuki. Would you like to have breakfast now? I want to have scrambled eggs. One with lots of milk and airy ones. I'll have the same. Okay. He's so fabulous. I can't help it. I fucking love him. When I took everyone's order and started stirring the eggs, Kosei entered the living room. Morning. Everyone's having some eggs? I'm making scrambled eggs. Do you want any, Kosei? Yeah, with some bread would be better. Sure. I asked everyone's request and prepare. Kosei looked over at what I was doing. If you need a hand, I'll help. Huh? It's all right. Everyone's going to be busy with the shooting from now on. Let me do this at least. Yeah? I'm looking forward to it. When I said that, Kosei smiled gently and went to the table where everyone was. He's like, do you want me to help? And you're like, nah, go sit down. He's like, all right. Let him help you with the eggs, girl. You're like, no, let me do something. And he's like, okay, cool. You want to make it? I don't think you're a monster. I think I've made a good breakfast. Airy scrambled eggs and bread with some tomatoes and lettuce. It looks yummy! You've made such a colorful dish for us. Thank you, Yuki. Well, you can't go wrong with egg dishes. I mean, he's pretty too, but... Well, that's true. Akito's sarcasm was making me feel down. Keisuke tapped my shoulder to reassure me. And the easier the dish is, you'll get to know how good the cook is. And we should taste her dish thoroughly instead. Keisuke gave me more pressure rather than support. Anyway, guys, it's really good. The soy sauce matches with it well. Soy sauce? Kasumi, you shouldn't take that much soy sauce. You'll take too much. You really like strong flavor. Kosei looked amazed at Kasumi's scrambled eggs dumped in the soy sauce. If I look at him now, the incident at the TV station seems like a lie. The woman Kosei loved. The reason her memory has been erased. After that, everyone was talking normally as if nothing had happened. But that's for the better, right? Okay, so that actually was the story. Oh, you loved her and she called you a monster and they had to erase the memory. Now everyone in the village is pissed at you. I'm assuming everyone's more pissed at him in the village because, like, the trouble they had to go through. It was like, so you fell in love with the human woman and she found out about us and now we gotta erase her fucking memory like you couldn't fucking keep your ears in your goddamn pants? Or your tail in your pants? Couldn't keep your tail in your pants? Literally, dude? Couldn't just fucking keep it hidden? Jesus. God. But, like, you know, because they probably want to keep themselves secret. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. So, it was a little confusing the way it... Because, again, the translation. Anyway. I really wanted to ask them, but I'll wait until he talks about the foxes in Kosei's past. When I was thinking, Kosei, who was already leaving the room... to come quickly? Wait. When I was thinking, Kosei was already leaving the room... To come... Wait, everyone. I don't know. Everyone finished having their breakfast. Wait for me! The tomatoes I had the last minute were sweet and sour. I don't know. Okay, anyway. We'll stop here, and we will finish this. We'll keep going with episode 6 in the next part. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to see more.